Hi there, I'm just getting ready to do our next tasty, economical, no-fuss dinner. Tonight it's chili beef with spaghetti and a green salad. Oh, and I'm wearing my Ralph Lauren boots. Now, these are very lovely. I didn't pay full price for them and I never do, but I went to a place in Dawson Street called the Designer Exchange and I bought them new for probably a quarter of the original price. Anyway, I'm in my Ralph Lauren and I'm not sure where my apron came from, probably New Zealand. I'm ready to cook up a storm. Please follow me, please subscribe, please share, please comment, enjoy. Tonight I'm doing my version of chili beef. It can be variation on a theme. I'm using round steak minced. Okay, that worked out 800 grams, 850 grams, about €9.50. You can get regular steak mince, which is a bit more fat in it, for about a £5. However, I've chosen to do this tonight. Some carrots, a couple of onions, celery. This is left over from earlier in the week, so it's in the fridge. I can do with it anyway. A couple of tomatoes. Going to do spaghetti. I'm going to do things like adding a little bit of lentil and some kidney beans. So chili beef and a few leftover mushrooms. They're going into. I waste not anything. Okay, see you soon. Okay, this is really 1, 2, 3 ABC. I've just chopped up 2 onions, fairly small, into a pot. I've just got rapeseed oil there. Same thing, in with about 4 or 5 inches in length of some celery, cut fairly fine. Same thing, I've got 3 little cloves of garlic, not so little, average cloves. Again, give it a stir around. This is a cast iron pot, which is great, but a regular aluminium or stainless steel pot is as good. I like cooking with cast iron. It just spreads the heat evenly, and I have it here. Okay, so I have in my hand here 850 grams, so not quite a kg of a round steak. Now, professional chefs will tell you, take all this gear out of the pan, put it to one side and then saute your meat. You know what? I haven't got time nor the inclination for that. I just put it in and I spend a little bit of time just breaking it up, moving it around. So you're going to have to do that anyway. And I mean, it's going to cook in its own time. You just turn it, you break it up, you brown it. Okay, so I'm just breaking up the beef and I'll turn it. And just once it browns, it's fine. You can mix it with the celery and it doesn't matter. Once you have it all browned, it's good to go. Salt and pepper, vital. Vital in these dishes for flavour. I'm also going to make it a little bit, me and my spices, you know what? Like a bit of personality, a bit of heat in my food. Okay, so we're about 4 minutes into it. And as you can see, Michaela, if you zoom in there, the meat is browned up nice enough. It's all kind of done, and I'm just going to add, as I said, if you just want to leave it as is, grand. I like my hot spice, or just go and get your tandoori mix in a teaspoon or half teaspoon of dried curry powder. Does the same job. I just think it's a bit more earthy and a bit more flavour. So there's onions and garlic in here and some celery. I'm going to add some carrots. So you've got your vegetables, you've got your protein. When I add the tomato paste and whatever and tomato sauce in here, there'll be enough portions here for at least 6 people, if not more. But you know what? I'm going to do the loaves and the fishes, and I love lentils, and I'm going to add in a little while some lentils. And it bulks it out, it's extra protein, but it's nutritional, and just like a cup of red lentils will give you portions enough for at least 10 people. Everything's simmering away nicely here. I actually threw in a couple of mushrooms that were left over. I'm a great fan of leftovers. So I've just over half a litre of beef stock because I'm planning to add some lentils. But listen to that bubble. Beautiful, beautiful. Genuinely no more than a cup, not a mug, a cup. I'm going to stir that in. Now that's going to thicken up, and again you're going from 6 portions to 10 portions. So for people who want 2 family meals, or somebody who takes their lunch to school, or if you can use half of it for a dinner one night, put the other half in the freezer and use it the following week. It's cost effective, it's economy on time, it's just good to go. And actually this stuff will stay really good in your fridge for 4 days, and it actually tastes better on day 2, better on day 3 even, as the flavours absorb. Okay, so I've got Baressa tomato pasta sauce. I've got a jar of passata, which is basically just tomatoes. I can use either one of these, and I'll put them in, or it in, when the lentils have completely filled out and softened. And then I'm going to add my kidney beans. You can't have chili beef without kidney beans. So you know the way we talk about spaghetti bolognese and you just do the beef? What's wrong with adding extra vegetables and a bit of lentil and a bit of kidney bean and whatever? You've got everything you need in a nutritious meal all in one pot. So easy. 23 minutes into the whole thing, and I'm just ready now to add me passata. It'll cool it down, so you'll have to bring it back up to heat, but I'm not going to turn the heat up, I'll just let it come up gradually. Now, another cheats cuisine thing I like to do. I didn't have a can of tomatoes. I could have put in fresh tomatoes. And you know what, I have no time for steaming them and taking the skin off them. I put them all in skin and all. Anyway, but I'll tell you what adds a little depth of flavour. Kidney beans. Because it's all texture and flavour and it's good for you. And it's inexpensive, and here we are now with 10 fabulous portions. And I'm going to sneak in a little bit of tomato ketchup when he's not looking, because I can do that. Okay, we started at 7:15. It is now 8:08. So not now. This will be ready in 45 minutes, but I like leaving it a little bit longer. The longer you leave it, the nicer the flavour. Low and slow, like myself. Not. Anyway, so my water is boiling here. I'm going to just put in 1 packet of spaghetti, because it's just Michele, who eats about 1 kilo of spaghetti a day, and 2 others, myself. So for 4 people, this is ample. And in case you never cooked spaghetti before, just hold it and glide it, bend it like Beckham into the water. Don't break it up, just let it gradually slide in. Price point. I used a round steak mince for this, which worked out at $9.90. If I bought regular mince, it was $5.90. So when I added everything else in, $12.98 for all of this for 12 people, portion wise. If we did it with the regular mince beef, it'd be $7.98. Do the maths. These Italians are very, very dogmatic. Michele is insisting, different than what we do in Ireland, that you must, I've drained the pasta, you must spoon the pasta sauce in on top of the spaghetti and mix it all around. There we go, and we're going to serve that out and put a topping of either Parmesan or Gran Padano on that. Okay, Michele? Look, at it just so happens I have one of these, but if not, just a pair of prongs. And up she comes, and in she goes. There we go. Top it off with that. Parmesan or Gran Padano. I'm going to cut up some green herbs in a minute and do it. But if you want to then have a secondi, so vegetable, just a salad dish with tomatoes, red onion and that. Serve that off. A lovely evening dish. As I said, this is only done for 4 people. 12 people, easy. Can't remember what I said. I think it was $7.90 and $11.90. Anyway, lovely, lovely food. Healthy food.